Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming back and joining me here. You can see that even after what you heard this morning, we saw some people leave. That's the normal process. You see, they looked at this way, that's amazing, I can change my life with this tool. No thanks. There's no explaining it, but it is unfortunately the reality. Those people have chosen the same path that they're on right now, which, as we know in South Africa, is really just a path of destitution. There is no solution to our economic problem outside of DuePoint today. But I want to show you now, in the next 40 minutes, how we can create wealth quickly with DuePoint. If you are serious about building wealth with DuePoint, then you've got to be serious about doing the work of building wealth. And I want to show you what that is. Okay, we reckon there are just 3 steps that you need to complete, to be on top of, in order to create wealth quickly with us. The first one is understanding our system of earning. If you don't understand how to earn, then you won't know how to create wealth quickly with us. You've got to understand how it works in our system. Then you need to understand our technology. Folks, this is a technology-based company. We've got rid of all the products and all the other stuff that you had to do in the past, running around, flip charts, paper application. We got rid of all of it in favor of technology, mainly because technology is 21st century. We're 2019, we're 2020 in 6 months' time now. Do you know that? And so we can't continue to stay in the past where, look, I don't have data and I don't have a smartphone. It's 2020, guys. We have to get there now. And that technology allows us to do something phenomenal with DuePoint that nobody else can do. So you've got to get on top of our phone app. That's the second thing. And then the third thing is we need to understand the behaviors of those that build quickly versus the behaviors of those who build slowly. That's it. Once you can do those 3 things, you're ready to start creating wealth quickly with us here at DuePoint. So let's go to step 1. How do we earn? What is the mechanism we use at DuePoint to earn? You would have seen we have 2 programs of earning. The returns program. Okay, you need to remember, I say you would have seen, but you've probably forgotten already. There are 2 ways you earn at DuePoint. The first one is through the returns. That is the real wealth that we create for you. This is your long-term, circumstance-changing, intergenerational asset, okay? That's it. Then we have our XP Rewards program, which we'll talk to later, which is then how we just reward you along the journey. It's the cherry on the cake, okay? This is the one you want to focus on over here. So, in order to earn the returns, what's the returns? 27 Rand 50. Let's go back again. 27 Rand 50 multiplied by where the payment is. In order to earn, there's got to be 2 things you've got to do if you want to start earning, all right? The first thing you've got to do is got also 1 or 2 things in it, but mainly you've got to pay for your product. You have to pay for your product. If you don't pay for your product, there is no money. We don't have a secret pile of money that we're hiding from everyone. We have to create the pile of money. Every single month, we have to create the pile of money. And how do we do that? We do it through our debit order payment. Now, as I said, 1 or 2 of my big rank 13s and plus say that people say to them, you know what the problem with DuePoint is? It's premium. In other words, we don't like debit order. Folks, do you like wealth? Yes. All right. Well, then you're going to like debit order. Because when it's cash, there is no wealth. When someone has to pay cash in every month, I can guarantee you they'll pay 1 month and it'll be gone. We have to flick the switch in our heads. Do we want to continue to be poor, or do we want to move into a wealth mentality? A wealth mentality is where you make the discipline of paying your product every month. How much do you have to pay? 249 Rand. 249 Rand. It costs you more to take your family to McDonald's than it does to pay for this tool of wealth for you. What do we say here? We say, one of our wealth engineers is rank 9 at the moment, is about to go rank 10. He says, I look for clever people. Clever people get 5 people connected in their first month. Why? So that they never have to pay for their product. If you've got 5 people, remember you get 55 Rand per person. 55 times 5, you already got more than your 249 bucks. Okay? So you never have to pay. Yes, I'm going to debit you 249, but I'm going to put more money in 265 than the 249 I took out. You're already making a profit if you connect just 5 people in your first month with us. Okay, so you can either be a clever person or a silly person. A silly person's going to pay for their product. A clever person's never, from day 1, ever going to pay for their product again. Okay, so you make that decision. But your number 1 decision right now is paying your product. Do you have any other products at the moment that make money for you when you pay? No, you don't pay. Like when you buy your groceries, does it make you money? No. When you pay the rent, does it make you money? No. When you pay transport, does it make you money? No. All right, so then, which product now in your budget makes you money when you pay for it? DuePoint. So what is now your single most important payment like ever? every month? It's DuePoint. It is what it is. So when you call up your person who connected you and say, I'm not paying this month because, something, you can fill in the blank. Just understand what you've walked away from. This tool of creating wealth is not available anywhere else in the economy, and we ask you for one payment a month. And when you talk to people that you connect to DuePoint, you give them the same speech. You go, you can't connect and then not pay, because then there's no wealth to distribute. But if you pay your $249 and you find me 5 people, by the end of your first month, you don't have to pay for your product. You're making a profit straight away. So get in there and do that. So step 1, pay for your product. Same part of that step is you need to go out and find me 3 people. You've got to find me 3. Remember my growth rate formula, 3 plus 2? Do you remember that? First month, find 3 people. Once you've found 3 people who pay for their product and you've paid for your product, you are now what we call a qualified wealth engineer. A qualified wealth engineer is someone who earns. So when you hear us talk about a qualified wealth engineer, all we're talking about is someone who's earning at DuePoint. 3 people in who pay, and you've paid your product, you are now earning. Your minimum earning at DuePoint is 165 Rand. 55 times 3. That's your minimum. You put 5 in, and we're giving you 265, your 249 is already covered. Okay, but here, put 3 people in, and you are now qualified. So if you put 1 in, you're not qualified. You're not earning anything. You put 2 in, you're still not earning anything. You need that 3rd one in, and you now start earning. 3 people's nothing. You can have connected 3 people to us by the end of today. Could you not? I mean, you're not going to have to do anything fancy. You're going to use our phone app today to connect people to us. Don't look so unconvinced, guys. You now have an incredibly powerful tool in your hands right here. This is now turned from a money draining tool. Before you kept having to put money in and then it just runs out. You put more money in and it runs out. You've now turned this into a money making tool by unlocking DuePoint on it. It's now going to make a lot more money than you put into it. Okay, use this tool from this afternoon to start connecting people to us. So that's step 1. You want to be a qualified wealth engineer. Pay your product, get 3 people and get them paid. Now, these people are going to connect people. Naturally, they're going to go out and they're going to start connecting people. Now we want to know, how do we earn on what's called your second point? Second point is people you've introduced people. That's second. If those people introduce people, that's your 3rd point, and so on and so on. Okay? So now you've introduced people. They've started, you want to earn on them. How do you earn on them? Step 2, you need to get the equal number of qualified wealth engineers on your first point to the number of points you want to earn on. Sounds complicated, it's not. You've got you've got 2 points. You want to earn your second point. You need to get 2 people, any 2 that you've introduced, to do the same thing you did. What did you do? You paid for your product and you found 3 people that paid for their products. Okay? That was all you did. The moment you do, this person you've introduced, he introduces 3. The moment you do, look, it's the same pattern as you. Do you see your pattern? It's the same pattern. The moment they've done that, you've got what's called a qualified wealth engineer on your first point. Now you need the equal number of qualified wealth engineers for the number of points you want to earn on. So if you want to earn on 2 points, you need 2 qualified wealth engineers. That's step 2. All you're going to do now is you put people in, you're going to say, go out there and connect. Because if you're connecting, they become qualified. As they become qualified, 2 things happen. First of all, they open an entire extra point for you to earn on. But second of all, it means they get paid. And do you know how you turn people into believers? You pay them. You see, all of you who knew this morning, you're still working on a promise I made. I've promised you I'll pay you, but I haven't paid you yet. Okay, but when I do put the money in your account, suddenly you're going to become real believers, because it's not a promise anymore, it's a delivery. And because we're a proper, regulated, licensed and listed insurance company, we have never missed a payment, and we have never been late. That payment will be in your account the moment you are qualified to earn. Okay, but now the moment your friend is qualified to earn, and he goes, in contact, I got money into my account from DuePoint, he's a believer. He's a believer. And what do believers do? Believers grow. If you want somebody to grow, you turn them into a believer. Get them to get people in, and that will really start moving them for them. Okay, so that's the 2 things. The one is it's going to open your point. You have 2 qualified wealth engineers. It means it's open 2 points, and you now earn on that entire second point. So this guy down here, he's not qualified, but he might have added 1 person. You'll earn on that 1 person. Okay, you might put a fourth and a fifth guy in, maybe one puts 2 in, one puts 3 in. You now earn on all of them because you've got your 2 qualified wealth engineers in. Now these guys sprout some roots, they go connect some people. This is your third point. So you put people in, who put people in, who've now put people in. You want to earn on those people down there? No problem. What do you got to do? Equal number of qualified wealth engineers for number of points you want to earn on. So you've got 2, you're going to have to get a third one. Now, it can be any 3. You might have put 30 people in. It can be 5, 26, and 19. It doesn't matter who it is. As long as you've got 3 qualified, you now earn on 3 points. You can see none of these guys are qualified, but you're earning on all of the products that are being paid in on that point. Okay. This gives you control, ladies and gentlemen, because remember, that's the thing you've lost. If we said you've got to qualify someone there and qualify someone there and qualify someone there, you don't even know who these people are. Now you've got to try and get them qualified. No, we say the only 2 points you ever worry about are your first and second. Why? Because you can control them. It's people you've introduced that you want to get qualified. Keeps the control with you. Now, imagine we had 5 points here. What would we need in order to earn on 5 points? Those that know, don't answer. I'm looking at the new people. What do you need? If you needed 2 for 2 points and 3 for 3 points, what will you need for 5 points? 5 qualified wealth engineers, okay? 5 of these. See those? Super simple. What are these? These are people, guys. They're not dots. They're actually people, all right? Okay. That's a person, and this is 3 people he's connected. You will need to put more first pointers in until you've got at least 5, but maybe more because not everyone will qualify. And then you need to get 5 of them to get 3 people in, and they must pay their products. If they do that, you've now got 5 open points, and it means you're earning on point 5, point 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Now, you spend some time with us. You build a channel that's got 26 points in it. You want to earn on all 26 points. What do you need? What do you need? You needed 3 qualified wealth engineers for 3 points. How many qualified wealth engineers are going to need for 26 points? 26 qualified wealth, but you got 100 points in your channel. How many qualified wealth engineers are you going to need? 100 qualified. You see what I'm saying? It's the simplest system in the world. Step 1, pay your product and get 3 people in. Step 2, get qualified wealth engineers on your first point. Okay. If you're still struggling with this, either rewatch the video or speak to your wealth engineer that connected you and he'll help you with it. But it's the simplest system in the world. Go find me 3 people you start earning. Get those people to get qualified and you start expanding the points in your channel. It's that simple. Okay. And you start earning across your entire channel. All right, excellent. So now this gets us to paying your product. Remember step 1, you had to pay your product. Okay, great. Now I want you to understand how this works. Okay, well, let's go back. I want it to be there. Folks, what we have got, we'll talk about the Achiever's Quest in a moment because I must get my mind around that too with you. But folks, we measure for your earning purposes, returns and rewards. We measure calendar months. Were you a paid product owner somewhere between the 1st and the 31st of any month? Okay. If the answer is yes, then in that month we can pay you. Okay. So now you may have all joined us today and said, but I don't want to pay today. I want to pay on the 30th of this month, the last day of June. Okay. Great. But every month thereafter, I want my first debit order to go off on the 1st of the month. Okay. So now what is going to happen in the DuePoint system? We're trying to ensure that you get your earnings in. On the 30th, okay, the 31st of January, but it'll be the 30th of June, your debit order will go off. Great. On the 1st, the very next day, what's going to happen? Your debit order is going to go off again. And then you're going to call in shouting at my client service team, how come you billed me twice? Da, 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 da. I didn't bill you twice. I billed you once for June and once for July. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you don't want to be hit twice in 2 days, pay now. Pay now. Get your debit order in this week. You're paid, and then the next one will come off on the 1st of July. Because it'll look at this month, 1st of June to the 30th of June, will go, yes, you were paid on the 5th. Great. And then on the 1st of July, we'll take it for the month of July. Okay. So don't put your debit order in on the last day as your first debit order and then say every month thereafter the 1st. Because the first time we hit you, we're going to hit you twice. Okay. You with me? All right, for those of you. And when we look at the Achiever's Quest, you're going to know why you should be paying straight away anyway. But for now, just know that this is going to cause you a problem. Okay, so remember that. So XP Rewards program, returns, what do you got to do? Get yourself qualified, get your first pointers qualified. Now we get into the training program, okay? The training program has got a whole lot of steps in it. I'm going to show you just now of things you do to earn experience points, XP points. XP points accumulate, your business grows, and we start rewarding you. Okay, here are the rewards that we give you. Okay, first 11 we reveal to you. After 11, you've got to reach the rank before, and then we start opening them up for you. They're so huge. After that, we make them quite a surprise for you. Okay, so rank 1. Let's get you out the gates. What do you got to do? You got to get 4 people in. You know 3 to qualify, but if you can get a 4th person in, and you've got 4,000 XP, you're rank 1. I can get you to 4,000 XP today. Today, I will get you there. No problem at all. Just having attended the launch workshop now will have got you about 1,000 XP, if I remember correctly. Okay, you've already got a quarter of the way there today just by sitting in these seats right now. Okay, then you've got to get 4 people in. That's it. What happens? We give you an extra 55 Rand bonus. So we said find 5 people and you've paid for your product. Or you can find 4 people and get the bonus 55 and be in the same position. So now you're just looking for 4 people and you get the 55 Rand bonus from us in our rewards, and your product is paid for in month 1. Do you think you can connect 4 people to us this month? I think you can. If you don't, then there's no hope for you at DuePoint. 4 people is for something that is very doable. All right. Then, if you can get to 20 people in and 8,000 XP, you now rank 2. I reckon most of you could do 20 people this month. You've got the whole month ahead of you to do it in. That means you get to rank 2. That's an extra 100 Rand. So it's 155 Rand if you do it this month. Now, you've got 20 people in, paying you 55 Rand. That's like 1,100 bucks. So you've got 1,100 bucks. Plus 155 Rand, you're on 1,255 Rand already. And your product was 249, 324, 299. What are you paying for your product? And you're getting 1,250 bucks from us. Do you see how you can make this thing turn into profit instantly? You want to make fast wealth with us? Get cracking. 20 connections in a month, and you're already there. Okay. 60 connections. You've got 20 people working for you now. Getting to 60 is not that difficult. It's 3 people per person. 3 connections per person, and you have suddenly got 60 people in your channel, and you're getting another 100 Rand. We get to rank 4, 400 Rand. 5, you get that toolkit. Then it's 1,500 Rand bonus at rank 6. 1,500 Rand bonus. That's on top. You've already got now 320 people in your channel, and we give you a 1,500 Rand bonus on top of your returns. Okay? Do you see how the money is starting to come in? Then we get to rank 7, and you get those business cards. 20,000 Rand set of business cards. Then a 20,000 Rand check at rank 8. 20,000 on top of your earnings. At this point, at around about rank 8, you're on about 8 grand a month, 8 or 9 or 10 grand a month. And we just put 20 grand on top of it. That's 30K. How many of you can get to rank 8 this year? You think you can get in the next 6 months you can get to rank 8? I've had people get there much faster, and you get a 30 grand check. There's nothing like getting a 30 grand check, man, to start really changing your circumstances.
Like getting them alone, or maybe getting on point 1, point 2?
No, across your qualified channel. So this 700 is not your first pointers. No. That'd be a very big task. No, this is you and your qualified guys as it's gone down. So your channel will grow down. You've got to unlock the points with your qualified guys on your first point. But yeah, this could be maybe 12 points deep here. But you've got your 12 guys on your first point that are qualified. They've opened up and you're earning your 700. You've got it in there for sure. Yeah. So again, this is also products. Okay, it's products. It's not people. So you know you need 3 people to qualify, but you need 4 products to rank up. So it means that one of your 3 people could take 2 products. Now you've got 4 products. That makes you rank 1. Down here, you can see for rank 9, you've got 1,000 products that are required. 1,000 products that are required to go rank 9. But if you have these people take out 4 products, then you only need 250 people with 4 products, and you are rank 9. Okay. Or 334 with 3 products. Okay. Or 500 with 2 products. You see, what's easier? 500 people or 1,000 people? 500 is definitely easier than 1,000. So when you talk to people, say to them, listen, don't tick one blooming button, click 2 or 3. Because the more you get, and remember, you're getting 55 times 2 times 3 times 4 on each one. So you win on the return side, and you win on the XP reward side for people taking multiple products. So how many products did you take this morning? I know, 1. So when you sit now with your guests, you go, no, you must take more than 1. They go, okay, how many did you take? Oh, no, I only took 1. How many do you think they're going to take?
1.
Yes. How do we get them to take more than 1? We have to take more than 1. Now look, you can build up. Like I said to you, if you can cover your first product with 5 people, you can cover your second product with 10. Get to 10 people and take another product out. Get to 15 people and take another product out. By the time you rank 2 on 20 people, you've got all 4 products. Now everybody you go to, you say, I've got all 4 products. Tick more than 1 button. It now doubles up your revenue, and it speeds up the speed at which you're ranking up in our program. Do you see? So use it effectively. And at rank 9, of course, you've got the holiday. And then at rank 10, it's a 50,000 Rand check. 50,000, okay? This is getting crazy now, okay? And then at rank 11, it's your car, your new car. New car. We've delivered on all of these. All of these are delivered. You'll see them on YouTube, people taking delivery of them. We've got them, some of them in the cabinets. It's public, available. We have delivered on all of these things already and beyond. It's now up to you to decide what you want to do with this program. Okay, so now we give you a bunch of steps to do to earn the XP. Remember that? You've already got one this morning, the launch workshop. I haven't got it on here, but the launch workshop gives you $1,000 for coming to the launch workshop, 1,000 XP, sorry, for sitting here. Then you've got a bunch of other things that you can do. We use what's called a 3-star system. This is to get you engaged and to get you progressing. You as new wealth engineers want to hit that first star. There are 3 stars for every one of these steps. First star is check your daily app. If you log into your app, we give you 25 XP every time you log in. And by the time you've done it 20 times, we then give you a bonus 500 XP and you've completed star 1. Star 2 then reveals itself and it says log in maybe 100 times and this 500 becomes like 5,000 XP for logging in. Then you hit star number 2 and star 3 reveals itself. And then it's like 50,000 XP for logging in X number of times, okay? So you want to challenge yourself. I'm going to show you where you find all of these in the app. You want to get to know all of the steps and you want to be heading towards star number 1. Once it's done, you've got star number 2. Then you start going long term for star number 3. The XP Rewards is awesome. It keeps you on track. It gets you focused on building your wealth with us, but at the same time, it rewards you through the program. More and more. The higher the star is, the more reward you get. So, register a prospect. That means, come in, guys. Come in if you want. Register a prospect means that you go onto our app. I'm going to show you how to do it, and you put in somebody that you want to talk to. If you want to talk to them, you can then put them in your app, and the app will give you 300 XP for every prospect. But once you've recorded 15, it gives you a 1,500 bonus XP, and so on and so on. So you got all these things. Watch an intro, watch a development seminar, show an intro presentation to one of your prospects, etc., and you're earning XP and heading towards those stars the whole way. You can see here that there's actually 2 lists of it. I haven't shown you both lists, but we got 26 of those activities that you can do at the moment. All right, so step number 2, we want to start using the app. Guys, I see you sitting here. Have you got smartphones on you? If you don't, we need a smartphone. Get it out. Get your apps loaded up in front of me. I want them turned on and out. You want to see it with me. This is your tool. It's going to be very hard to train with me if you don't have your app in front of you. Sit next to somebody who has got the app if you don't have the app because you're going to need it. All right. Hey? Guys, you can't do this business without this tool. You can't. There isn't another way to do it. So if you don't have a smartphone, today you need to go shopping. Okay? These things are relatively inexpensive these days, but you need to get one of these. Freddie, where's your app? Hey, you've been here for years. Where's your app? Huh? Come on. If you don't have battery power, and my battery's dead, go and get one of our backup batteries. Even if you're watching us live and your battery's dead, order our backup battery and plug it in. This tool you need, guys. Okay. Now, when you load your app for the first time, every day we send you messages. This is me talking to you. This is why you need to log into your app every day. As soon as you open your app, you get 25 XP. That's 775 a month that you get just by turning it on. Every day I will send you a message. Every day. That message will give you information about what's happening at DuePoint and how to build your wealth. Mainly, it'll be the presentations that are coming up. Why? Because these things, let me go back. These presentations, if you look at the bottom, these little notices have a share button at the bottom. Do you see that? Which means now you can share this notice to anybody in any format. If you push the share button, you will see it gives you all the options on your phone. Facebook, WhatsApp, email, SMS, LinkedIn, whatever. It converts this message into the format of that medium. And now you can send this presentation to them. At the bottom it says watch live stream, which means that when they get it, you can say, do you see it says 11:30, there's going to be a live stream? When it comes through, click that button, and all it'll do, they'll turn their phone sideways and they'll be watching me live in this room. No company today in South Africa gives you that technology that you can send to anybody in the country, whether they've got DuePoint app or not, and they can push the button and watch live and be watching me live in the room. Okay, so every day you want to share these notices. Guys, not having data is not an excuse. This is 2020. You need to make your budget now so that you've got 200 to 300 Rand a month in data. And that data's got to be for DuePoint. It has to be. If you want to turn your circumstances around. We don't have an alternative. DuePoint is the only one. Get your data sorted out and then share every day the notice to your guests and get them watching us live through here. These notices are super important. If you signed up today, then when you open your app for the first time, there'll be lots of notices in, most of which will say, watch this little blue stripes, watch the video on your product. Watch the video on how to prospect and invite for DuePoint. Go watch the videos. Watch them. Learn about your product. Learn about everything. We give you everything in the app. All right, now, if you click the back button at the top, it'll take you back into your channel. And then if you push your name at the top, just push your name at the top, it will bring up for you your profile. Okay, now we want to get you some XP. We've logged in, that gave you XP. You sat at the launch workshop, that's given you XP. Now we're going to give you some more XP. We're going to get you to take your picture. If you take your picture and log it in at the top of your profile, okay, you just got to push that button there. Push that button that says take a camera, edit, save. A lot of people don't do that, which again, it just shows that they don't understand the tech. Once you've taken the picture, it'll say, do you want to crop the picture or adjust it? Then say yes and crop and adjust, and then say save. If you don't push save, it doesn't save it. No, your app doesn't work. It's not taking my picture. No, you didn't push save. Push save and then it's in, okay? Once you've pushed save, you'll automatically get 1,000 XP just for taking a picture. So now we're up to 2,025 XP already. You haven't left the building today. You need 4,000 to go to rank 1, remember? Okay, so take your picture, put it in, and whenever you sign a new wealth engineer up, get them to take their picture immediately. Then they've got 1,000 XP. You can then show them on their app how they've got 1,000 XP already. It's very exciting for people to see momentum on day 1. So let's do this with them. All right, now, folks, what we want to do now is we want to add prospects. So push the back arrow at the top. At the bottom it says connect. That's how you connect people to us. You'll see prospect button at the top. You click your prospect button. Now, when you click that prospect button, you have the ability to add new prospects. These are your fuel. They're the people that you're going to pour in that will ultimately connect as wealth engineers. Click add. Put in, follow the steps in here. I think there's a few. I've got a couple up here. And then once you've added them, you'll see it puts them in. They can show names and details and all sorts. There's a whole training video on this, but it's super simple. Add, fill in their details, save, and the prospect is in. How much do you get? 300 XP per prospect. Do you remember that? All right. So now, if you put in, how many are you going to need? You're on 2,000. We need another 2,000. You need to put in 7 prospects today. Go through your phone and find 7 people. Fill in. You don't even need to talk to them. Just fill in the prospect list. Now they're your prospects. You now still need to contact them, but you're on 4,000 XP. Congratulations. First day with us, you already got enough XP to go rank 1. Now you just got to get 4 products in. 3 people and 4 products in. You can then search your prospects later on, and there's a whole management tool around your prospects. You can find them, contact them, fill in more details, etc., all in the prospecting tool. Okay. All right, and you can see your prospect, it gives you all the details. Are they interested, telephone numbers, what family, notes about them, any needs they have. And then you have the edit button down here. You push the plus button and you can edit them, favorite them, show them an intro, call them directly out of the app. It's all in there. Change their photo later if you want to change their photo. You've got everything right there in your app available for you. Okay, good. Now, next button, tools, bottom right. You're going to click the tools button. This is an important button for you today on day 1. The tools button immediately reveals to you all of our training videos. The very first video, prospecting, inviting, and connecting. Brennan, what do I say to people? I'm super excited, but I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. That's what the very first video is, what to say and what to do. So this afternoon, watch it. Stand next to the Wimpy. You don't even have to go into the Wimpy. Stand next to it. Hook into the free Wi-Fi and watch the video. For every video you watch, you get 1,000 XP. For every video. There are like 40 videos here. You could get 40,000 XP just by watching our training videos. The next video down, if you look at it here, the next video down is the returns program. How do I earn? You might have not understood what I said this morning about qualifying and all of that. Well, there's the training video. Go watch it, the detailed one. A little bit further down is our XP Rewards program. Everything you need to know about our XP Rewards program in one video. You can watch it and refresh yourself. And then the next video down, the mobile and dashboard video. Mobile and dashboard video teaches you how to use our app. This app is massively detailed. I'm showing you less than 5% of what this app can do today. Here's the training video. You want to watch it an hour. You click watch at the bottom corner, turn your phone sideways and watch it. Or on your TV or wherever you want to do it. And then the next video down, what do I do in my first month at DuePoint? Fantastic. We show you what to do in your first month. And then so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. All the way down. All the way down. Teach you how to do everything in this business. All for free. All for free. And it's there for you. All right. Click the watch, get your XP. Then we want to go to XP Quests. Let's understand the XP Quest. Rewards button in the middle, the star. Okay. This is all those things I showed you. That whole list of 26 things you can do. You find it under the rewards button. At the top, our 365 challenge. We'll talk about that a little bit later. You heard about that. Then our Achiever Quest. You remember the Achiever Quest? That's the 5 grand, 10, 15 grand. There it is. And then if you look down here, okay, if you look down here are all of the 26 steps. Do you see the 26 steps there that I was talking about? All of there. Starting at the top. What are we going to do at the top? It says, Achiever, first pointer who pays in the same month. If you can get 10 of those in, then you get your 5,000 rand. Remember? We showed you there. Next one, log in daily. And you'll see it shows you your progress. You've logged in 37 days in a row. See? And it builds up towards that first, second, and third star. All right? Then it's launch workshop. You'll get the complete sign. Today, you can go and scan in outside. I'll show you how to scan in, and it'll give you 1,000 XP for coming to the launch workshop. How awesome is that? Tick. You've got your XP from that. And then prospector, watching, learner, introducer. You've got all these steps that you can do after that. They're here, and you can see your 3 stars, and you can see your bonus at the top. Okay. Fantastic. All right, let's go in here. So here, I showed you here. There's your things. Rewards gives you all of that. Here are the steps. You can see them with the progress bars on them through there. And then you can see if you push the down arrow next to each one, it gives you a description of what you need to do for that quest in order to earn that XP over there. Okay, fantastic. Where to find your product? People ask us this question, where are my product documents? Well, we send them to 2 places. First of all, we email them to you. Phil, you need my help?
Yes, please.
Yes, what's happening?
On that request thing.
Yes.
To a teamwork.
For a teamworks, yes? Yeah.
Where we can, how do you get the register,
You're gonna go to the plus button at the top. So if you go into rewards, do you see in the top right hand corner there's a plus button?
Yes.
You're going to click the plus button.
Yes.
You're going to say team leader. See it says team leader? You're going to click team leader. You're then going to select the guys. You just tap on them. 1, 2, 3, the guys that were in your meeting with you. And then you say save. And it records you.
Then, sometime when I was doing this,
Yes, yeah.
I found there was a chart where you go to fill the name.
Oh, that was before we introduced XP 2.0. It is still here if you'd like. It's under tools. You select tools and you swipe across twice. And you'll find it in here. XP request form. It's in here somewhere. There, XP request form. It's under download.
So I must use the new one.
Well, the new one will make it, you can do it instantly. If you're afraid of doing it electronically, send it to the client service ladies through the XP request form and they'll put it in manually for you. But if you're confident to do it yourself, you click rewards, push plus, click team leader, select the people that were in your team, save, and it records the team works for you. Everything happens internally for you, yeah, under that plus button there. It's the same as when you bring a guest here to here, or if you're watching them live, it records automatically that you're here, but it doesn't know you brought guests. So you push plus and you push introducer, the top one, and then you select the guest that was here. Tick, 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 save. And then it registers your guest for you on that day. Okay. Everything is in this app. The training video that Rob did on this, what was it? It was video number... Let's get to the top again. I think it's video number 4. Yeah. Video number 3. This one. XP Rewards Program. He taught you everything you needed to know about how to do that stuff. Okay. It's in that video there. All right. Where to find your product, folks? Top left-hand corner, you'll find 3 lines. You click on the 3 lines and it opens up your menu. And in your menu, you will find that button there. You see it? In your menu, you will find your products, whether you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you've got. Okay. If you click on any of those, okay, it opens up and it says plan document download. You click it, it opens it on your phone. 24 hours a day, anywhere in the world, you have your plan document with you. You can see other things. If you took Access Wealth, it shows you your investment balance, shows you how much you're contributing. If you picked Family Wealth, okay, if you have the funeral product, at the top you'll see these blue stripes. One says add beneficiary, add dependents, add creditors. You can add all of these things. Maybe today you went skip through those parts. No better. You get home, you've got all those details. You just go add beneficiary, add dependent, and what's a beneficiary? A beneficiary is who gets the money when you die. A dependent is who dies that gives you the money. You know, you said I want 5 family members or 10 family members on the plan with me. Those are your dependents. You put them on. When they die, you get paid. Okay? The beneficiary is who gets paid when you die. Okay? All right. Those buttons are all in there. Then at the bottom, you've got add product. Remember we spoke about taking more than one product? Okay? When you get to the point that you want to add a product, you just go menu button, add product. I've got all your details already. You select the product and bang. You're in. You've got another product with us instantly. You see, you don't need to come to our office. You don't need an office. People say, when are you going to open an office in Kimberley? I'm never going to open an office in Kimberley. Not ever. Because here's your office right here. And my client service team that you can call every day, Monday through Friday. Between those two, you've got everything you need. You don't need me to have bricks and mortar in every town in South Africa. Okay. And then, folks, if you're coming back, you were a wealth engineer and you're coming back, you'll see one of your products has probably got a hammer next to it. That's a product you either failed to pay or lapsed or cancelled. You click the hammer and you can reinstate. It's a couple of clicks. Change your bank details, debit orders if you need to, and click save, and you are live again in our system. Okay. Everything is under that menu button, which is that over there. Okay. Even your name was a button, remember? You clicked it for your portfolio. This is fantastic. This video here that says mobile app and dashboard, you need to watch. It's everything about our tools. Okay, folks, then we're going to look at events. Bottom left-hand corner, you see it says events. Click events. This is your 3 clicks to connecting people to us. Do you remember that? Your 3 clicks is how we're going to get. But firstly, for those of you who attend our Joburg office, okay, we want you to be using the attend button. Why do we want you to use the attend button? Well, if you watched my connecting, inviting, and prospecting video, you will know that our system here can send electronic tickets to your guests. When your guest gets an electronic ticket, he is like, damn, this doesn't look like one of those things. They never sent me electronic tickets. Okay, the tickets are free. Don't panic. But what we need you to do is go into events. Then you can see all the events that are occurring. You can even see there that our Tell All Tuesday is loaded for this week. Okay, it's the red one. See at the bottom, Tell All Tuesday. You saw me talk about that at 6:30. And what you do is you go, I want you here at Tell All Tuesday on Tuesday. You click attend. You put your details in. It says, do you have any guests? Yes, put their details in, send, and they get an electronic ticket for the event. Okay, use the attend button if you're coming here to Joburg. You could probably use it in the live stream anyway, just to say, hey, here's a ticket for the event, but I'll send you the link later to watch it live. It just makes it look more professional, okay? It makes us look like we're real. Otherwise, everybody thinks we're like the rest, okay? So use the attend button. But for those of you who want to watch live, your 3 clicks to connecting someone, first click is open your app. That's click number 1. Click number 2 is the events button to get into here. And click number 3 is the watch button. Okay, you'll see the watch button goes blue when the event is live. When you click the watch button and you turn your phone sideways, there I am live. Try it now. And you'll see my face on your phone right now. Okay, and what does that do? There we go. That's fine. You see? Live in the room with me. Okay, fantastic. What this means is that's your 3rd click that connects someone to you. You don't have to do a presentation. You don't have to. You got me right there. You push, and it's live. It's not pre-recorded. You're seeing me live. When you push that button, you show the person this thing. Who in South Africa can do that? No. So why are you going to quit when the first 50 people laugh at you, don't pay or cancel? Why are you going to quit? No one is doing what you are seeing here today. And then you've got scan, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you guys are going to do after this now. Scan is so that I know that you were here for your launch workshop. You're going to click scan. It'll activate your phone. You'll go and scan the QR code outside. It's hanging on the wall. And it'll give you your 1000 XP for your launch workshop. It'll also, if you come to any of our intro presentations, you'll scan to get your XP for coming to an intro presentation. Okay. The tech is there available for you. And so, ladies and gentlemen, everything else you need to know about our app, and there's plenty, is in that training video. Make sure that you watch that training video before the end of this weekend. You'll get 1000 XP for it, and you'll know how to use our tools. Right, and so the behaviors of those that earn slowly at DuePoint and those who earn quickly. Those who earn slowly do not know how to qualify and do not understand the XP Rewards program. That's the first thing they don't know. Those who earn slowly don't have a smartphone and don't know how to use it. Okay, those who earn fast are on top of how to earn and on top of the technology. That's the first things between the two, okay? But then the second thing is connection. Here at DuePoint, we ask you for one task. We're not going to ask you to come and pick up products to drag around in bags to your friends. We're not going to ask you to do presentations. And we're never ever going to delay you with anything. But we're going to ask you to do one thing. You have to connect South Africans to us. You have to. This is not a topic of debate or conversation for you. When you talk to people about DuePoint, you don't have to convince them. You don't have to get into debate with them, because that's nonsense. There is no more room for discussion in South Africa today. I don't know if you guys have looked around. Things are not going well. This is not necessarily unique to South Africa. It's a global trend. If you watch my training presentation on Saturday, this last Saturday, you'll see why. I show you. But we are not in a position anymore where we're going to waste time debating with people. It is, you need money, watch this. That's your entire pitch. I've just given you your sales training. Congratulations, you're all qualified salespeople for DuePoint now. You need money, watch this. No, but this is one of those things. Shut up, play. It is not up for debate. No one can go, oh, but I've seen a Bitcoin, BitTrain, this, that, this, the negative. Nonsense. None of those things create wealth. None of them. With the moment there's product involved, you're losing. So if it's a Bitcoin or a cryptocurrency, or whether it's a Forex trading or an actual tube of something, you're not making money. You're not. Those are for economies that have lots of capital and people that have money to spend. We are not in one of those economies. And therefore, you walk up to people and you say, you need money, watch this, click. And that's it. No time wasted, no debate around what's better and what's not. And if they don't believe you in that moment, you go, next, watch. Next, watch. The ones that have passed, they're going to come back around. Watch. Every South African is going to sit through this presentation in the next 2 decades. Every. Because all the options are running out. Donnie said to me the other day, if we launched DuePoint in Zimbabwe, every single Zimbabwean would be signed up in the first week. Why? I said, well, that's weird. Why would they do that? He said, because they've already worked out that there are no options. They've already worked it out. There is nothing for them. Here at DuePoint, we still have a country that thinks they have options. There are no options in South Africa. And so we give you the task of connecting people. And I don't want you to connect 2 people a month. That's ridiculous. I show you the maths around 2 people, but it's ridiculous. I want you to connect a person a day. A person a day. It is not a big ask, that, ladies and gentlemen. You need to get the why right in your head. Why am I doing this? Because life is going to be different from this day forward. And if you do that, and you connect 1 person a day going forward, well then after a year, you're going to be 1.25 million rand richer. That is not an advertisement. It is not a marketing angle. It is a delivered promise. If you can connect 1 person a day for the next 365 days, and your clock starts today, then you'll be 1.25 million richer. Do you need to tell me if there's something out there that will do this for you other than DuePoint? There isn't. So why are South Africans not going crazy over DuePoint? Well, I'll tell you the answer. They're lazy. They're lazy. What do South Africans do when they want something? No. They run outside and they say, you need to give it to me for free. That's what we do. And folks, I've got bad news. Everything that was available for free is gone, and it didn't go to you. Who did it go to? You know who it went to. They come and visit you in their Rolls Royces and Lamborghinis and Ferraris and mansions, and they come and tell you to vote for them. Do they not? Are you living the lives they're living? Am I living the life they're living? No. No, the stuff that was free is gone. And it's just a statement of fact. Read the newspapers. They tell you the same thing. I'm not making up what I've just said to you. It's not unique to me. I'm just telling you what I read in the newspapers. The newspapers alone are telling us there's nothing left. Now, we have to build. We, the guys on the ground. Because we need to bridge what will take 3 generations to fix. This is the problem our politicians have, and it's a legitimate problem. There is no solution to the economic problem in South Africa that won't take 3 generations. And so they say, but there will be 2 lost generations. Now, that's uncomfortable. How do you go to a nation and say, guys, look, you and your kids, we don't have a solution for you. But your grandchildren will have a solution for them. These 2 generations, these 2 generations are lost. Guys, that is an unfortunate fact. It's not like that might be a result. That is the result. The next 2 generations in South Africa will not see economic turnaround. They won't. That is, go and Google it, go read about it. It is established, it's understood, it's accepted. And so the politicians have a problem. So that's why they make these crazy promises and all that sort of jazz. And they don't deliver on them because they physically cannot deliver on them. I feel sorry for them. They are literally, their hands are tied. They cannot turn us around in 5 minutes. It will take 70 years. But you and me on the ground, we can turn ourselves around. We can. We can bridge the gap. What they can't do for the whole country, we can do for just ourselves, if we choose to do it. But I can tell you now, it's going to take 2 ingredients. And the one ingredient you're not going to like, and it is time. You are not going to get rich overnight in any scheme or scam. But here, in a legitimate wealth creation business, you're also not going to get rich overnight. But if you can give me 5 years, well, in the next 5 years, we can get you there. 5 years is a long time, though. But you've got to commit to it. You've spent 5 years in your careers, haven't you already? Those passed relatively quickly. I'm sure you can do 5 years with us, if that's what you can, if this is what you want. If this is what you want. That's the behavior. The mindset, the mentality of the wealthy people is always time. If you look at old Warren Buffett, he's the 2nd or 3rd wealthiest man on earth. He's been asked, what you do is so simple, why don't other people do it? And his answer was because people are unwilling to spend time. They're unwilling to spend time. He built his wealth over 50 years. So lucky. So lucky. That's what people say. So lucky. He goes, what? It cost me 50 years of hard work. 50 years of sacrifice to be the 3rd wealthiest man on earth. Are you willing to put 50 years of hard work and sacrifice in? Well, most South Africans, the answer is no. But if you can give us 5 years of hard work and sacrifice, we can get you 1/10 of the way there. Let's get you there. Let's get you to 80 grand a month. Let's get you to 100 grand a month in the next 5 years. But you are going to have to commit, and you cannot stop when people let you down. You cannot. Talk to our wealth engineers that have been here for a few years. They'll tell you about being let down. You know, people always know better when in fact they know nothing. But that doesn't matter. That's not our task. Our task is just to keep connecting. There are 57 million South Africans in this country. 20 million of them should be economically active. Only 10 million are. Okay? But that means we've got 20 million people that we can get into DuePoint. How many of those are going to be in your channel? How many? And whether they come in and lapse out, in our system they never fall away. They're always there. Even if they come back 20 years later, they're going to be back in your channel. You don't lose anybody once you've connected them to us. Once they're connected, they're yours forever, even if they cancel and lapse out. Everybody is coming to DuePoint, ladies and gentlemen, because they're not fixing this place in the next 70 years. That means every South African will sit here, because every South African is going to have to solve it for themselves. We've put this on the table. Do you want 1.25 million rand in the next year? If you do, put your heads down and start connecting one person a day. If you feel that you don't have cash, well then get cash quickly. Our Achievers Quest, every month, 1st to the 31st. It'll get you cash quickly. You need a new smartphone? Get it by the end of this month. You better beg, borrow, and steal for this month. But at the end of this month, 10 people in, 10 people paid, guys. They better be paid. And you get $5,000 bonus on top of your returns and rewards. That's $5,000 to buy yourself a smartphone. It doesn't cost $5,000 to buy a smartphone. They're like $2,000 these days. Go and get a smartphone. Get it in this month. $5,000. 10 people. If you can get 20 people in, I'll make it $10,000. You're going to have $10,000 at the end of this month. If somebody says to you, no, but look at mine, I'll make you rich, and you go, no, 20 people, I got $10,000 at the end of this month, plus returns and rewards on top of it. It's 20 products. We always work on the products, so get your 20 products in and paid by the end of the month, okay? All right, and then if you can do 30, which is one a day, which is 365. You remember 365, one a day? 30. So you get 365 plus 180,000 Rand if you can do it every month for your year. 15,000 a month. No one earns as fast as DuePoint. No one. Don't let anybody tell you they can earn faster than us. Oh, look at my money. It's in dollars overseas. Great. Give it a month. Boom. Naught. Here, every month. You just commit to connecting people to us. You are in control in our system. You're in control. And it's there. What are you going to do? Just connect people. That's it. You never talk about our products. DuePoint doesn't sell products. Go, oh, I've got a funeral plan already. I don't care. Pick another one. That's your conversation. No, but I need to read about. What do you need to read about? You need money? Watch. You need money? Sign up. I don't care about what product you take. Pick anyone. But I've got all these insurance products. Great. Take the Wealth Points Buyers Club. I don't care. DuePoint is not in the business of selling products. It is in the business of changing the economic problem of South Africa. Wealth creation. Use the tools. Become an expert. Get started now. Don't want people to wait. If you wait, it's another year before we can get started with you. This weekend, today and tomorrow. By Monday, you should have your 5 people connected. By Monday, you know that you're already done. And if you get them to run their debit orders early, then on the Achievers Quest on your phone, you'll be able to start seeing the people mounting up so you know, right, I need 2 more people to get my 10. I need 3 more people to get my 20. If they're paying now, the app will start the app will start updating. All right. So get them in and get them paid. Don't say pay on the last day of the month. That's for people who are not committed to creating wealth. People who are committed to wealth come in and pay the next day. Because they want wealth. They want to get in. So do that. Plug into the DuePoint system. Get on top of the XP 2.0. Get on top of our app. And get your diary synchronized with us. Tuesday night, Tell All Tuesday. We want all of you here. Follow us on Facebook. We give content there every day. New content that you can share out to everybody. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Then you know when we're live every day. And make sure you've got the app on your channel. Get our tools. You want to earn quickly, get the tools. The tools are available outside. Prices are on the counter. You can also order them from our client service team. I actually marvel at how little of our merchandise we send around the country. Why are you not ordering it from us? Call into client services and get the stuff so that we can get it to you and you can have the tools around the country to connect people. I'm expecting phone calls to our client service team with you ordering stock from us. Backup batteries for your phones that are all dead this morning. Get the backup battery, caps, your own custom-made business cards, 500 of them, a USB stick with all of our presentations on it so that you don't have to use data. Why have we not bought these things yet? Around the country, order them and get them. And when you go rank 1 and above, you can start getting your pins to show people you make money. That's what that pin's for. The pin goes, you didn't believe me? I'm making money. Here's the pin to prove it. Rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's on the pin. Get all of these things, and you've got the tool. You buy them now or order them from client services. 20th of July, we're in Free State. Book the tickets now. Start making your wealth in more than one province. Go to events. You saw the events button in the app. You can do the same on our website. Scroll down. You'll find this event. Click attend. Get your tickets booked for yourself and your friends, and then book your travel and accommodation plans. Get it done. We will never charge you for these conferences. Get out there and get it going. The behaviors of people who earn quickly or slowly. Commit to the task. Connect every day. Understand and be an expert on the system. And don't waste time debating with people. DuePoint is beyond debate. Educated debate, there's none at DuePoint. There's only ignorant debate around DuePoint. In 2019, there's only one conversation, and it's DuePoint. There's only one conversation. We don't have an option. We've got to get this right now. So ladies and gentlemen, you've got a weekend ahead of you. A weekend that can be made into a weekend of money making. Or it can be just another weekend where we spend money and we start poorer on Monday. That's our choice. Start connecting. If you're new, you've got 365 days and you can change your life forever. Get it done now. All right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you Tuesday night, 6:30 for Tell All Tuesday. Get yourselves here, your channels, and your guests. We'll see you then. Thank you very much.